You ready? You ready?
Praise Guru Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Sitaram devotees, I welcome the special edition of Guru Vahini. This program is produced by the Sri Parameshwari Durga Devi Ashram Incorporated and is designed to share information on different aspects of Hinduism. We are located at California Drive, Savannah Heights, Charlieville, in Chaguanas. And we invite you all to participate in everything that we observe here at the ashram. Today's program of Guru Vahini, we will pay special attention to Mahavir Swami called Hanuman. Hanumanji is the most beloved deity there is in Sanatana Dharma, and he is worshipped throughout the Hindu world, north and south of India, and in all continents on the face of the earth. Hanumanji represents strength, power, fortitude, determination, freedom from obstacles, love, and devotion. All the divine qualities that the individual needs in order to succeed in this life. Today's program of Guru Vahini will be spending some time to get to know Bhagwan Hanuman, and I will take this opportunity to invite all devotees to join us here at the ashram on the 12th of April to celebrate our Sampur Akhanda Hanuman Jayanti Mahotsav. So let us look a little bit of Bhagwan Hanuman. Let us try to get to understand Bhagwan Hanuman. Who is Bhagwan Hanuman? Bhagwan Hanuman, we may know him as that little monkey that we very often see at the feet of Bhagwan Sri Ram. But don't let the physical form fool you. Hanumanji is no other than the Ekadash Rudra Avatar. He is the 11th incarnation of Bhagwan Shiva. Towards the end of Treta Yuga, when Adharma grows significantly, Bhagwan Vishnu took avatar and came with Bhagwan Sri Ram. When Bhagwan Vishnu agreed to take birth as Sri Ram, Lord Brahma gave a command to the Devatas, take the forms of monkeys and bears and descend upon earth and await the coming of Sri Hari to be in service to him. This can be found in Ramcharitamanas as well as in the Ramayana of Valmiki, as well as in other editions of various Ramayanas. Dear devotees, Bhagwan Shiva takes the form of Lord Hanuman and descended upon the face of the earth. He is known as Anjani Putra. He is known as Kesari Nandan, Anjani Putra, Mahavir, Bajrang Dabali, and so on. These are a variety of names that are associated with Lord Hanuman. Dear devotees, Lord Hanuman over the years has become very, very close and dear to us globally. Not only here in Trinidad, but globally. Lord Hanuman has become very near, very dear to all of us. Lord Hanuman, like Bhagwan Sri Ram, are very special to us Hindus here in the Caribbean. When our forefathers, our ancestors left India and came here to the Western world, here in the Caribbean, trials and tribulation that Sri Ram faced while in exile, our grandparents faced the same trial and tribulation. And it was Lord Hanuman they turned to in order to get solace, in order to get console. So dear devotees, Lord Hanuman is very dear to us. He's very close to us. So today, we will discuss a little bit about Hanumanji, get to know him a little bit better, and let us see what we are going to do to honor him, and in fact, worship him during the Hanuman Jayanti, which we celebrated on the 12th of April, 2025. Dear devotees, Hanuman Jayanti has become a very special celebration all over the world. Not only in India, not only here in Trinidad, but all over the world where there are Hanuman devotees. Hanumanji has become one of the most beloved deities of the Hindu pantheon throughout the world. So let us try to understand Hanuman. As I told you, his identity, he is no other than the Ekadash Rudra Avatar. He is the 11th incarnation of Bhagwan Shiva. And being the 11th incarnation of Bhagwan Shiva, being the avatar of Bhagwan Shiva, his mission was to serve that of Bhagwan Sri Ram in re-establishing Dharma. You all will know from Ramayana that Sri Ram himself depended on Hanumanji a lot in order for his mission to be successful. Let us look at a few examples. And this is the same way in which we will see the blessings of Lord Hanuman working in our daily life. So I'm using Sri Ram Charitramanas, or what we will commonly refer to as Tulsi Ramayana, as a reference. So Bhagwan Hanuman, some of the important leelas that he played in establishing or being responsible for Sri Ram becoming very successful in his mission are as follows. Hanumanji was solely responsible for forging the alliance between Sugriv and Sri Ram. And here a beautiful lesson came into existence in terms of Bhagwan Sri Ram expounded the value and the nature of a genuine friend and the nature of friendship. It is very often said, true friends are like diamonds, they are precious and rare. False friends are like autumn leaves, they are found everywhere. With the blessings, with the intervention of Bhagwan Hanuman, the bond, the friendship, the alliance, the allegiance that was formed between Sugriv and Sri Ram was that of a genuine friendship. Bhagwan Sri Ram put aside his discomfort and his troubles and difficulties and helped Sugriv come out of his. And in return, Sugriv now, using the resources that he had at his disposal, helped Sri Ram in his time of need. Bhagwan Hanuman was instrumental in forging this alliance between Sugriv and Sri Ram. Having forged that alliance, the search for Mother Sita continues until the search took them to the southernmost tip of India. And with the sea as a barrier between Lanka and India, it was Hanumanji who flew across the ocean into Lanka and discovered Mother Sita. So this intervention of Lord Hanuman, not only finding Sita Mata, but it is well recorded in the Ramcharitramanas, he was instrumental in calming the worries, the difficulties, the chinta in her mind, the worries, the troubles, the difficulties. Sita was so depressed. At one time she contemplated suicide when she would fall out of the Ashoka tree to throw down a spark from themselves, so she could consume her body with fire. Hearing Sita talking like this, Hanumanji, he intervened by dropping the ring of Sri Ram in front of her and singing the praises of Lord Sri Ram. Having made acquaintance with Sita Mata and reassuring her that he is indeed the ambassador of Sri Ram, Sita Mata regained her composure. She regained her courage. She regained her inner strength. So Hanumanji did not only intervene in reassuring and boosting the confidence of Sita Mata, that information, that news now was communicated to Bhagwan Sri Ram. Sri Ram, hearing that Hanumanji had discovered the whereabouts of Sita Mata, was so overjoyed. Immediately plans were set into motion to discover, to go to rescue Sita. Having reached the southernmost shores of India, the entire Vanasena was posed with the problem, how are we going to cross this vast ocean? And so many circumstances lead to the building of the bridge. And after it was agreed to Nal and Neel would assist in the construction of the bridge, still further problems arose. When the stones would be put into the ocean, they would float away. It is Hanuman who came to the realization that unless the stone is not engraved in the name of Sri Ram, the bridge is not going to be built. And so Hanuman wrote the name Ram on each one of those stones. And a little later you see the importance of writing the name Ram. So when the name of Ram was written on the stone stuck together, and so a stable, solid bridge was constructed between the southernmost tip of India and onto the northern shores of Lanka. Today, that Rama Setu is still visible. During low tide, you can get a good view of the Rama Setu. And online, there are many satellite images of the Rama Setu you can look at. Having crossed the vast ocean and entered into Lanka, the battle between Ravan's army and Sri Ram's army were very deadly. But Sri Ram, Hanumanji intervened in the battle at very critical moments that caused the battle to be tipped into the favor of Sri Ram. One such example, when Lakshman was struck down with a Shaktiman and was lying unconscious on the battlefield, under the advice of the doctor Sushil, Hanuman was called upon to retrieve the Sanjeevani herb. That medicinal herb, which was growing in the northern part of India, in the Himalayas. Hanumanji, knowing time was of the essence, could not identify the herb at that point in time. What he did, he lifted the entire mountain and he came back to the battlefield, and there the doctor Sushil extracted the Sanjeevani, prepared the medication for Lakshman all before the sun rays. It was administered to Lakshmanji and he was revived. So this is one example, another example in which Hanuman's intervention tipped the battle into Sri Ram's favor. Because Ravan and Meghnad and others knew that if either brother got killed, the battle would be over with and done. Another important tipping point was when Meghnad had used the Nagpash, the weapon of the serpents, to bind Sri Ram and Lakshman. It causes them to go unconscious. And so the entire Vanar Sena became disoriented. They lose hope because both Ram and Lakshman are now lying on the battlefield unconscious. It was Hanuman who used his intelligence to go to get Garuji to come and free Ram and Lakshman from the bonds of the Nagpash. Garud being the divine bird which Lord Vishnu rides, is the natural enemy of the serpents. And so with his presence on the battlefield, the Nagpash loses effect and Sri Ram and Lakshman were revived. So this is another example where Bhagavan Hanuman intervened and again took the battle in the favor of Sri Ram. When Ahiravan had kidnapped Ram and Lakshman and took them down to Patal to be sacrificed in the demonic rituals, Hanumanji is the one who discovered that they were taken to Patal. Entering into Patal Lok, he take the form of Panchmukhi Hanuman, extinguished the lights that were there, went into the sacrificial altar and assumed a huge form. And when Ahiravan came to sacrifice Ram and Lakshman, Hanumanji slaughtered him, rescuing Ram and Lakshman, putting them on their shoulders and bringing them back to the battlefield. So this is another example of where Hanumanji intervened and tipped the battle in the favor of Sri Ram. And so there are many, many examples in the Ramayana, some major, some minor, in the Leelas of Hanuman, but it always highlighted some truth. On another occasion, when Sri Ram became Raja Ram, Hanuman stayed back for some time in the city of Ayodhya. And on this occasion, Mata Sita and Bhagavan Sri Ram were given gifts to those who have served them in the battle. And so Hanumanji was presented with a very, very unique Ratanmala. Hanumanji attaches value only to those things that contain Ram Nam, or the image of Sri Ram in it. And so while that Ratanmala was desired by many in the three worlds, by the gods in the heaven, and even among the assembly of Sri Ram, Hanumanji had no attachment to it at all. And so he started taking the mala apart. And when Vibhishanji asked, "Oh Hanumanji, why are you destroying this beautiful mala? Why are you insulting Ma Sita by destroying the gift to you?" Hanuman simply replied, "Oh Vibhishanji, this mala may be precious to you, but if I do not see Sri Ram in this mala is of no value to me." And so Vibhishan asked Hanuman, "What about your body? Will your body contain Sri Rama Lakshman, Sri Rama Sita?" And so Hanuman, the great bhakta he is, said, "Oh Vibhishan, every pore of my body resonates with the name of Sri Ram." And so to further prove his point, he placed his hands on his chest. With a shout of Jai Shri Ram, he tore open his chest, and to the amazement of everyone gathered there, the image of Ram and Sita was in his heart, demonstrating the purity of his devotion and his firm faith and belief in his God Shri Ram. Till today, there has never been a devotee as pure as Hanuman on the face of the earth. He represents the pinnacle of Bhakti Yoga, something all devotees should aspire to be. And so the Leelas of Bhagavan Hanuman are many in the life of Sri Ram. When it was time for Sri Ram to return to his divine abode, to Vaikuntha, Bhagavan Sri Ram left some individuals back. But one Hanuman was one of those who was ordered to stay back. And that is for our benefit. And so wherever the name of Sri Ram is chanted, wherever Ram Katha is being narrated, Hanumanji is present there. Hanumanji is very much alive and present, not only by the name of Sri Ram, but there are certain places on earth that he resides right now. On a subsequent program, we will look at where those places are. So dear devotees, this is a brief introduction. Nothing that I have told you so far you don't know. All of this katha, you have heard it during the course of your lifetime on many occasions when you have gone to Ramayana here. But this is just to highlight why we need to celebrate Hanumanji in a grand way. And so we are getting an opportunity, dear devotees, to gather at the Sri Parameshwari Durga Devi Ashram Incorporated. We are located at California Drive, Savannah Heights, Charleville, Chaguanas, Trinidad in the West Indies. And you are invited to come on Saturday, the 12th of April, 2025, to join with us as we celebrate Sampur Akhanda Hanuman Jayanti Mahotsav. We will be starting at 4 a.m. in the morning, and all of these activities will be held here at the ashram headquarters. So from 4 a.m. to 6 p.m. is our official devotional hours. And what are we going to do during that period of time? Devotees are asked to come and engage as we chant Hanuman Chalisa 108 times. During the course of the day, we will be performing 108 Hanuman Pujas. We will be hoisting 108 red Hanuman flags. We will have complete from the time we start our activities here till we end at 6 o'clock in the evening. We will be having Akhanda Havan, that is Havan that is going on non-stop. All devotees are invited to come and join us in this devotion. Even if you cannot come and stay the day with us in such devotion, come and do your offerings. If you have to leave because of job commitment, because of other commitments, even if you're not too well, but once you can move out, come and do your offerings. I'm going to explain to you the benefits of doing these offerings. So what offerings are we going to do? Besides chanting Hanuman Chalisa and besides doing the pujas of Lord Hanuman, all devotees are invited to participate in the various Hanuman offerings during the course of the day. So we're going to have different stations set up. And these stations, different offerings will be done. So we'll have the pundits of the ashram, we'll have our ushers, and we'll have our regular devotees. All who are well informed and very qualified to guide those who are coming to do their offerings. So you're going to bring along your root, you're going to bring along your fruits, you're going to bring along your sweets, some kind of cloth offering, a red cloth offering. You're going to bring along your panchamrit in a water bottle. You're going to bring along your jasmine oil, your mustard oil, your dry sindoor powder to do what we call sindoor archana. Alright? You're going to bring a normal clay diya, that is to do Deepdan under the Pibar tree on the ashram compound. You're going to wear your jap mala and come with it on that day. And devotees who want to think you may need to change your mala, they're going to get a new mala, bring it. Because we're going to clean everybody's mala and we're going to bless it back for you on that day too. Alright, so you bring your jap mala, and after you do your variety of offerings that we have during the course of the day, you are given an opportunity to come inside the main ashram building, and you can sit and join in Hanuman Chalisa chanting, or you can use your mala and do Hanuman mantra jap from right where you are sitting while focusing on the altar area. The way the murtis are arranged, when you sit in our congregation, you have a clear, undisturbed view of all the murtis, the way our altar is arranged. So come and be part of this Mahotsav on the Saturday, the 12th of April, 2025. Now, let me explain to you some of the variety of offerings so that for those of you who are not regular at our Sunday service, generally you will need to walk with these things to do the variety of offering. Don't only come to do one offering, but each offering gives a different lesson and it resolves a different type of problem. Alright? So come to do the variety of offerings. So while you may have one particular issue in your mind, don't come just to focus on that. Come to do a variety of other offerings. So just to make your preparation wholesome to participate in other activities, all devotees, you have to walk with lots of red flowers. Because what you don't use, we'll have it over here, but other devotees to use. You need to walk with your palm leaves, walk with your tulsi leaf. You can bring your wonderful leaf. Bring your diya, bring your jasmine oil, your mustard oil, a small bottle of mustard oil. Bring about quarter pound of sindoor, dry sindoor powder. Bring your panchamrit in a water bottle, mix it from home and bring it. Bring some incense sticks. Bring a box of match, wick to light your diya. Bring a red flower mala. Our Hanuman Ji Murti here is a 5 feet Murti. So we estimate about a 6 feet mala. That is a single, not double. Alright, if the mala is stretched out about 6 feet, so by the time you loop it back behind the neck of Lord Hanuman, it will come up to about 3 to 4 feet. Alright, so you can bring a big red flower mala. You could make your palm leaf mala. Just now we'll give you a little idea of how that is done. You could bring your red cloth offering. You could bring some money to do your dakshina offering, and bring your jap mala. Bring a lota to do your panchamrit abhishek. Now, to prepare the main karya offering for Lord Hanuman, before we go there, when you come into the ashram, you'll be coming like Hanuman Padukas. We have the pair of Hanuman Padukas consecrated, and here is where you'll be purified. All of your mantras to purify the devotee. You bless the mala, the Pundits will be blessing the mala, and the Raksha thread will be tied on your hand, and then you proceed now to the main Hanuman Murti, where we will be performing the puja. So in a big karya, you're going to have a variety of sweets, you're going to have your roti, your rot, you're going to have your 5 rot, you're going to have your different type of sweet, your ripe bananas, your ripe mangoes, a shell of dry coconut. You're going to have a variety of tree nuts like your walnut, your almond nuts and so on. You're going to have a variety of, you're going to have some dates inside here. You're going to have some carrot barafi, sweet potato barafi, and then all of this now you're going to, in this area, you're going to put those things with tulsi leaf, red flowers, whatever you will leave. And that is your main tarya offering at Hanumanji. When you finish inside the ashram doing the offering here, you'll go to the various stations on the outside, and you'll see stations set up to do abhishek. So guided by our pundits or our ushers, devotees can make their way to the different stations where you'll be performing a jasmine oil abhishek. So directly from the jasmine oil bottle, you offering some the murtis that we'll be having here. You will be collecting back that jasmine oil and doing 2 things with it. One, you're going to use a little bit of mix with your mustard oil and light it here under the pipal tree, and the others and the remaining jasmine oil, you're going to take it home. And when there are occasions that you're not feeling well, alright, whether you're having pain in your body, or you're having fevers, or you have some kind of infection, for external use only, you apply the jasmine oil on your body. Because it was offered to Lord Hanuman, it becomes consecrated. You can even use that same jasmine oil now to mix with other oil, with your ordinary oil at home when you're lighting your diya. So you can have that jasmine oil here lighting in your home on a Tuesday or on a Saturday. Alright? If you're going for job interviews and so on, just as you will apply perfume to your body, you could apply that jasmine oil to your body to help you and all gain the blessings of Lord Hanuman for important ventures and activities. Alright? So you'll have a station to do your jasmine oil, Abhishek, and then you'll see a station set up where Hanumanji Murti is here, and you'll be allowed to do what we call Sindur Archana. It is simply a form of Sindur Abhishek, where when you do this, when you perform Sindur Abhishek or Sindur Archana to Lord Hanuman, you draw the attention of Lord Hanuman on you. He's focused on you now. And when Hanuman, it is written in scriptures, when Hanuman attention is on you, when his vision is on you, no obstacles can come. No negativity can come. And whatever you contemplate in your mind, it will be fulfilled. So, those of you who have legitimate desires to be fulfilled and you're getting a lot of obstacles in fulfilling those desires, you can perform your Sindur Archana and receive the benefits. Then you'll have a station set up to do your Panchamrit. You can transfer from your water bottle, your Panchamrit into a lota that you will bring. Or if you forget your lota, you can pour directly from the water bottle onto the Murti of Lord Hanuman. Some of that Panchamrit, you will be using it to put up your Hanuman Jandi. Alright, so we'll have everything prepared here and you just offer it in the Jandi bowl. And some of the Panchamrit will be taking it back home to distribute among yourself and their family, friends and relatives and so on. After you have performed the jasmine oil abhishek, like I said, you go under the pipar tree and you will light your diya. You mix in the jasmine oil with a little bit of the jasmine oil with the mustard oil and light it under the pipar tree. Especially if you're under the influence of Shani, or you're going through what we call Salasati, or you're just facing unusual amount of obstacles and delay in important projects and activities in your life. Lighting this mustard oil here on a Saturday under the pipar tree brings tremendous blessing. And when it is combined with the jasmine oil offering to Lord Hanuman, you get not only the blessings of Shani, you also get the blessings of Lord Hanuman. And when Hanumanji is pleased with you, Bhagwan Sri Ram also becomes pleased. And where there is Bhagwan Sri Ram and Hanumanji, all the devatas are present there. So the benefits of lighting that mustard oil here under the pipar tree, all the devatas reside on the pipar tree. Every part of the pipar tree is sacred. The root is sacred, the trunk is sacred, the branches, the leaves, and so on. All the devatas reside in a different part of the pipar tree. And so I lighted that here with mustard oil and jasmine oil on that Saturday, the day of the Hanuman Jayanti. You will be getting tremendous blessings. Obstacles that you never thought would remove from your life will suddenly start to disappear. So dear devotees, make it your business to join us for this Hanuman Jayanti Mahotsav on the 12th of April. Put aside that day. Cancel unnecessary projects and appointments and come and spend the day. We are not sure if we're going to do something this elaborate in the future, next year. Because of how things are this year with the school closing and falling on a Saturday and all those kind of things, it is convenient now to do it. It is appropriate now. Not only that, our Hindu year is starting on the 29th of March. That is the first day of the Navratri period. Our scriptures tells us that when the first day of the Navratri starts, on whichever day of the week, that deity of that day becomes the governing deity for the year. So the first day of the Hindu year starts on a Saturday. So Shani Dev becomes the ruling planet. And Shani Dev is a lot of people is afraid of Shani Dev. Shani Dev deals with a lot of slowness, a lot of obstacles, a lot of delays and so on. The only deity that is not affected by the grahas is Hanumanji, and he has total control over Shanidev. So that is why Hanuman now becomes the presiding deity of this year. So that is one of the main reasons why we are doing this Hanuman Jayanti Mahotsav this year. Because this year coming is Hanuman's year also. Starting on a Saturday, and he being able to control the power of the grahas, especially Shanidev. You'll be free from whatever negativity caused by the grahas. Whatever negative karmas you may have also, by worshiping Hanumanji on a Saturday under the pipal tree, brings tremendous blessings also. Especially when you're dealing with Pitra dosha or curses within the family or any other obstacle that is graha related or ancestral related. Doing devotion to Lord Hanuman on a Saturday, especially in the morning half day, brings tremendous blessings. Dear devotees, this is an opportunity for everyone to come and participate in this Sampur Akhanda Hanuman Jayanti Mahotsav. You don't have to be a member of this ashram. Ideal situation, you come and spend the entire day doing these different offerings, participating in Hanuman Chalisa chanting. But if you are really pressed for time because of work commitment, or you may not be feeling too well, or whatever it is, you can come, do your offering, stay around a little, and then leave if you have to. Once it's something unnecessary, cancel that appointment, or put off that event for a future occasion. Come and spend the day with us and participate in this variety of offerings. Now, everybody knows that there are certain offerings when done to Bhagwan Hanuman, he likes it. And everything that we are doing here, from the jasmine oil abhishek, from the sindur archana, to offering the root, to offering a variety of fruits and sweets, is very significant to Lord Hanuman. Before Hanuman moved to Ayodhya with Sri Ram, he used to consume 3 types of food. Kandamula padu. What is this? Shoots, roots, and fruits. Throughout Ramayana, these words are mentioned. Kandamula padu, various combinations, various chaupais and dohas, and so on in different sections of Ramayana. Not only the holy ones, but the forest tribes and so on. This was their main food. Even Sri Rama, Lakshman, and Sita Mata, when they were living at 14 years of exile, this is Kandamula pal. That is their main diet. So that is why our offerings to Bhagwan Sri Hanuman on this particular day consists of fruits, herbs, and shoots. The sweets that we associate with Lord Hanuman comes only after Hanumanji enters into Ayodhya and with Sri Ram. Sita Mata used to cook for him, so she was to make this variety of sweets for him. And he became very much, liked it very much. So that is why we offered it to him. So dear devotees, every single offering that we are doing here is highly significant. So I invite you all to come and participate. So apart from the prasad offering, Hanumanji is very pleased when you offer him the palm leaf mala. And the offering of palm leaf has its origin after Hanuman had delivered the message to Sita Mata while she was in the Ashok Vatika that Sri Ram is going to come and rescue you. He's raising an army. He's making preparations to come to rescue you. She became very happy. But remember, she's a prisoner in another kingdom. So she had no possessions. But it had some palm leaf was growing nearby. She picked it and threw it and showered him with it. And since then, and she blessed him with Ashta Siddhi Navadivi. And you sing this in Hanuman Chalisa. Ashta Siddhi Navadivi Kiye Data. He was blessed with these by Sita Mata, by showering the palm leaf on him. So this is where the palm leaf now became very sacred to Sri Hanuman. So if you look at our murti of Lord Hanuman, you will see we will be adorning the mala, the murti with the palm leaf mala. Alright? Another important offering to Lord Hanuman is the pipar leaf. If you are having a lot of trouble and a lot of difficulty, you get some nice wholesome pipar leaf Alright, get some nice wholesome paper leaf. And you have to write it for Hanuman to accept these paper leaf, you have to write the name of Sri Ram on it. Alright, and I'm going to show you how you're going to do it. So in this container, I have sandalwood, red sandalwood. It is available in the major puja stores, the bigger puja stores. Alright? And in this container, I have normal sindoor. Alright? In case you cannot get the red sandalwood, you can use the normal sindoor. And what we are going to do, we are going to just add a little bit of water to the container to make a paste with the sandalwood or with the sindoor, whichever one you have available. Alright? So this is very easy to do. So like I said, I already have the red sandalwood paste. Notice the coloration. The color is different. It's a dark red with the sandalwood paste. Alright? So I'm using a normal matchstick and I'm just stirring it up until I get a nice uniform consistency. Alright? So now it works like an ink. And I'm using my paper leaf. And I'm going to write the name of Ram on it. So there you go, guys. This is the name of Ram written on this paper leaf using the sandalwood, the red sandalwood paste. And for this to be effective, it must be written in Sanskrit. In our Ramayana here last year, we talked about the individual syllable of the name of Ram and the power of the name of Ram. You can go back to YouTube and pull up that katha of our Ramayana here in 2024. Alright, so this is the sandalwood writing of the name of Sri Ram. Now, in case you cannot get the red sandalwood, you can also use the normal sindoor, the red sindoor. And you're just going to use a matchstick again, make a paste with it, with the sindoor, and you're going to write the name of Ram. And it takes no effort. Once the leaf are nice and mature, and you don't have to sharpen the edges of the matchstick, you can use it just as it is. Don't be tempted to use color pencils and so on. These ingredients, sindoor and sandalwood, they are very sacred to Lord Hanuman. That is why it is used a lot in this puja. So there you have it, devotees. The name of Sri Ram written with sindoor on the paper leaf. And this leaf now with the name of Sri Ram is offered at the feet of Lord Hanuman. So those of you who have access to paper leaf, you can do this and come and offer it to the feet of Lord Hanuman. And while you are writing the name of Sri Ram, whatever troubles you are having, you take that into consideration. You hold the leaf in your hand, you offer your prayer to Lord Hanuman, you take your name and your date of birth, and and you surrender the leaf at the feet of Bhagwan Shri Ram, at the feet of Bhagwan Hanuman. If you have some desire to be fulfilled, you can do the same. So it is very simple, even a child can do that. So dear devotees, make the effort. Come and do these variety of offerings. Even if you don't have paper leaf home, when you come on the morning, over here you can give you one of the leaf, and while one of your devotion is, you can either sit down and do your job, or you can sit down and do your chant Hanuman Chalisa, and while you're doing that, have the paper leaf in your hand, and I already told you to walk with some sindur, and to walk the box a match, you just do exactly as I did. While holding the leaf in your hand, and you place it, and then you come and offer it. Or you can prepare it at home and come and offer it here. Alright? There is a special type of jap that we can do by writing the name of Sri Ram and offering to Hanuman. It pleases him a lot. Alright? But we're not going to talk about that today. So the palm leaf mala, it is also offered to Lord Hanuman. And the leaf is usually rolled and pinned down with cloves, and it is offered to Hanumanji. Some devotees, they will also do a blend with both flowers and palm leaf. If, however, you are having troubles, difficulties, whether work-related or natural or unnatural, whether you're ailing physically, mentally, you have an ancestral problem, graha-related problem, you're only being disappointed in life, relationships are not working out, promotions are not working out, business is not working out, make the mala with 108 palm leaf. And while you're making the mala with 108 palm leaf, don't let idle thoughts and unnecessary conversation takes place. While you're making the mala, chant the name of Ram, chant the name of Hanuman, repeat your Hanuman mantra, and as you tread the mala with the various palm leaves, you offer 108, make the mala with 108 palm leaves, and you bring it and you offer it to Hanumanji here. You can also feel free to offer the red flower mala. It increases devotion, it increases vitality, it increases your courage to face the challenges of daily living. It boosts the confidence, and often the color red to Lord Hanuman. It boosts the confidence level of the devotee. It boosts the vitality of the body and the mind. So dear devotees, these are just simply a variety of ways. Nothing here is complicated. Everything is very simple. Children can participate on it. We are inviting all devotees to come. We offer it on an individual basis, or come with your family if you choose to, and do your offering collectively, but we recommend it because everybody is of a different charismatic level. Come and do your individual offerings. Sit down and do your individual job. Do your individual jasmine oil offering, your individual panchamrit offering, and so on. So at this point in time, we'll have some devotees have some questions. We'll take some questions now concerning this topic of discussion.
So we spoke about families or individuals coming to do their devotion. Is there a special or an age limit where probably too young or too old who would be allowed to or recommended to do their devotion?
Okay, so all devotees are welcome. If, however, you're too young, that is like 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and so on, we ask the parents to accommodate the children. The bigger children, like from the time you start primary school, I think you should be able to handle simple offerings on your own. Like I said, we'll have the pundits to guide you. Children from 5 years and older can come along with the parents, but if they want to do the individual offering, we will guide them. But younger than that, you will need the parents to kind of help participate in the offering. How old an individual, once you can move, once you're not ailing to the extent where you're bedridden, you can feel free and come. So there's no cut-off age really. Just the very young, we ask the parents to deal with the children to do it.
As well, in terms of offerings, would you recommend it to be individual offerings to per person in the family, and if that is not the case in terms of a family, could be family together do that particular offering?
On an occasion like this, I'm recommending everybody come and do individual offering. For many reasons, everybody's desires are different, even within the same house. Everybody, caravan is different. Some people may have different obstacles in their life, even within the same family. If for some reason you choose to do it as a family group, we still welcome you to do it. So feel free to come either individually or collectively as a family group to do your offerings.
On the list of prasad offerings especially, there are things like carrots and sweet potato that's listed. So could the individual offer these items whole, or can they make sweets with them? What's the best option?
Alright, so I told you that throughout the course of Rama and Ramcharitramanas, when it comes to the diet of the holy ones and of the Vanas and of Sri Ram and Lakshman in exile, it always mentioned Kandamula Pal. That means roots, shoots and fruits. In Trinidad, it is not really an custom, a tradition with us here to offer these things. We offer more sweets and fruits. In India, when I visited Sankatamochan Hanuman Mandir in Varanasi, the offerings are wide and varied. Some of the things we don't even have here, that is usually offered over there. And in my discussion with the pundits over there, they're explaining that they can't the mula pulp. Alright? So the fruits, I don't see that being a problem. The sweets like the root and the other variety of sweets, I don't see that being a problem. Right? The herbs will be like your palm leaf and your tulsi leaves and so on that we normally put in prasad. I'm not seeing that being a problem. What might be strange to some people when we tell you, like on our list, you'll see we tell you about carrot barafi or carrot offering and sweet potato offering. These were common things that were offered in various temples in India. But they are not offered, they can be offered raw just so, alright? But they're usually made into a sweet, like carrot is made into a barafi or into a cake, and it's offered. The sweet potato, they're usually made into barafis also, or they are usually made in the form of other sweets. And there's a wide variety of recipes available from Indian websites and on YouTube and so on, and cooking websites and so on. Alright? And it's very varied. Some of them have nuts and other ingredients in preparing these, like sweet rice. So sweet rice can be, sweet potato can be made just like how we make sweet rice here. Sweet potato porridge. All the kind of things we can offer. Or simply, if you want to keep it simple, clean the sweet potato, boil it, no salt of course, and just slice it up. That is the simplest way. If you want to experiment, get the ideas of the recipe from online and experiment in making the variety of sweets. But it is something that is offered not in a variety of ways in India. Some of them they don't offer it raw, just so they don't offer it plain. They make it into a sweet. Alright, and they offer it. They make it into some kind of dish and they offer it. Alright? So that you have a lot of choice with it.
As well as seeing us on the list as well, nuts. Is there anything in particular that we should not offer?
Alright, so a lot of variety of tree nuts. In Sanatan Dharma we use a lot of tree nuts. Alright, so almond is the most common one that we use here in Trinidad, but you can use a variety of walnuts and so on. We don't usually use too much of ground nuts, like the peanuts, but the tree nuts. Why? Because the tree nuts has the enzymes and the fatty acids, the essential fatty acid that promotes brain development and it aids in long-term memory. And if you study the history of Hindu development, before writing, before paper became an item, all of our scriptures were handed on through oral tradition, and therefore the brain power and the memory of these rishis and munis, they were top-notch. So the diet, because of the tree nut diet that they incorporated into their life, into their menu and so on, it helped in their brain development. So the tree nuts are highly recommended. In Trinidad, we use more almonds, but you can use unsalted cashew and walnuts and all those kind of things.
The devotees also invited to sit to do japa during their day here at the ashram. Is there a particular mantra that they will use for japa?
Now, at the ashram here, we have a particular mantra for this year's Hanuman Jayanti. Alright, this is a mantra for this year. Om Namo Bhagavate Anjaneyaya Mahabalaya Swaha. If that is too complicated, especially for the very young ones, simply Om Ham Hanumate Namah. And if that at all is too complicated for some of you, just say Ram, Ram, Ram. Nothing pleases Lord Hanuman more than chanting the name of Ram. But the Hanuman mantra for this entire project, Hanuman, that we are doing is Om Namo Bhagavate Anjaneyaya Mahabalaya Swaha. It's a very powerful, potent mala mantra, japa mantra in the tantric scriptures of Lord Hanuman.
And finally, we know any questions. We know the color red is very prominent with Lord Hanuman. Is it recommended that the devotee dress themselves in that color or any color?
To attract the blessings of Lord Hanuman and to keep his attention and you, the color red is very important, and I already told you, the red color boosts the confidence level, it is a symbol of strength, it is a strength of power, it's a symbol of dominance. So when you dressing in the same color of the deity, you're matching your energy with the deity. So it is advisable, not only for Hanumanji, when you're observing other rites and rituals, whatever in your mandirs or whatever the celebration entails, dress in the color appropriate for that occasion. So with Hanuman Jayanti, dressing yourself with the red outfit is highly recommended on this occasion. Just like for Lord Shiva, you dress in white, for Lord Vishnu, you dress in yellow and so on. For Hanumanji, you dress in red. So, dear devotees, let me take the opportunity to again invite you all to participate in our Hanuman Jayanti Mahotsav. For any further questions and queries, you can contact us at the ashram at 743-5145. Again, 743-5145, or you can use my number 3780382. Alright, somebody will be available at either number. So this number here for this program, 743-1545, or sorry, 743-5145. 743-5145. Alright? So dear devotees, members of the ashram and myself included are extending a most cordial welcome to all devotees from all over to join us for Sampura Kanda Hanuman Jayanti Mahotsav. This will be held on Saturday, 12th of April 2025, and we're starting from 4 a.m. and we're concluding at 6 p.m. Devotees are asked to bring along a variety of stuff to do their offerings. So we are going to have 108 Hanuman Chalisa chanting, 108 pujas taking place, and we are hoisting 108 red flags. All devotees are asked to participate in a variety of Hanuman offerings during the course of the day. Bring along your root, your fruits, your sweets, your red cloth offering. Bring along your panchamrit, your jasmine oil, your sindur. Bring along your deer to give down under the pipal tree. Bring along your jap mala. You can even get a new mala if you choose to. We will bless it and we will have it available to do your mantra jap. Come and spend the day with us in Hanuman devotion. Again, that day is Saturday, 12th of April 2025, here at the ashram, California Drive, Savannah Heights, Charleville, Sugarwater, Trinidad in the West Indies. Come and join us for Sampur Akanda Hanuman Jayanti Mahotsav. I am Pundit Vishnu Maharaj, founder and acharya of the Sri Parameshwari Durga Devi Ashram Incorporated, and we are located at California Drive, Savannah Heights, Charlieville, Shorewater, Trinidad, West Indies. Come and join us as we celebrate the greatness, the glory, the power, and of both Bhagwan Hanuman and Sri Ram. प्रेम से बोलो प्रभु रामचंद्र की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय।